So for this project, I wanted to learn Java, and I made a project that kind of demonstrated all the key things that would be in the language. So the project that I created is rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock from the Big Bang Theory. And I can go ahead and run this just to show you what it does. So when I do that, it shows you your options, rock, paper, scissors, lizard, or Spock, and then you enter in what your throw is. So I'll do paper, and the CPU randomly generated rock. So that means that the user wins because just like the normal rules, paper beats rock. And then it outputs the description of why the user won. So to jump into the code, what we have here, I use the array list, scanner, and random libraries. And this description will hold the description of what the character defeats, like what we saw down here where it says paper defeats rock and Spock. So this sets the description equal to what is inputted in the individual instances of the characters. So this function here, getUserThrow, does just that. It gets the user's throw and uses the scanner class and saves it as userThrow, returns that to main. And then here in main, we have our array list. This is how I output the options to the screen. So I had an array list called characters, and it's a new array list of type string. And that's where I put rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, added them individually. And then all I had to do was loop through the array to display the options. And that's what this does right here. So like I said before, right here from lines 47 to 51, we are creating the individual instances for each character that will give the description of what each character defeats. And then another thing that I had a little bit of trouble with at first was trying to figure out how to get the random number to generate, but I put the website that helped me in the overview. So this is how I went about doing that. And then I took that random number and assigned it to either rock, paper, scissors, lizard, or Spock. And then I called the getUserInput function to set the string equal to userThrow. And then now I had to create a variable for result. And the way that the if statements are structured is that the first one is if it's a tie, then print this. And the rest of them, except for the last one, are structured such that if the user wins, do this. And then the last one is if the user doesn't win, then the CPU wins. So that's how I taught myself Java using the websites that I have in the README file. And yeah.